Better to try and fail a million times than just always
Not, I wish I did this.
Yeah.
Even if it means, okay, 6 months of this year, whatever, that you give the one thing 100% and then you see, does it work, it does not work.
Go with what you feel is right for you and your life and create it for yourself.
What she said.
Hello everyone.
Good day.
How y'all doing?
Konnichiwa.
안녕하세요.
I don't know what else to say. Magadi.
Bonjour. Buongiorno.
I'm done.
Everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about so we both recently turned 25.
Yeah.
And I think we both have had a mini quarter life crisis already, where you're like, damn, I'm 25. That's a quarter century old.
Yeah.
You're just like
we're basically 30.
We're
which is basically 40.
You basically have to have your life together.
It feels like you're old, but you're young, but you're old.
Yeah.
But you're young.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, at this, also like when you're young, real young, you have your, I'm gonna be married at 21 and then I'm gonna have kids at 22 and I'm a second one at 35.
Yeah.
But
I didn't have that, but I didn't know how my life would be at 25, but you just think that's so old, like it's so adult.
You think you're old, so you're gonna be married and kids and stuff, but no, ma'am.
Yeah.
That is not the case
Nope.
at all.
Nope.
Unemployed.
And
Just
also
self-employed.
Yeah, self-employed. I think it's also difficult for women because obviously I think you know, most women want kids, not most maybe, but I feel like we have less time to be successful, because if we want kids in our 30s, then we have 5 years to get what we want to do.
Yeah, but even having kids at 30 is like medically risky.
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever. But anyway,
I mean, you can still be successful with kids, of course.
Yeah.
But it does change your life, you know. So
yeah, because also kids are time consuming.
Yeah. So
you are their life.
Yeah.
But
so we're 25. That's so old, guys. But also it's so young. 25 years young, you know.
Yeah, 25 years young.
Ну, дорогие друзья, почему я снимаю свои фильмы? Потому что это мне нравится, это интересно, увлекательно.
And it's also about you and how you look after yourself. You can still look really young. I know people who are like in their 40s, but they don't drink or smoke. They work out. They look good, you know. Because it's about looking after yourself. And I think we need to be extra careful, because now our metabolism is probably going to start slowing down in the next few years. So I think if we put in the work now, just like working out and eating right and everything and staying hydrated.
I do not drink water, but I
always have tuned her literally. Since I've known her, that she doesn't drink enough water, I think that.
I probably drink the most water when I see cats.
Which is how often? Not often.
Not often at all. But I do try, so we'll see.
Yeah, staying hydrated is very important to keep the youthful look.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna look 60 in the next 2 years, but it's fine.
Exaggeration, but okay. We also wanted to speak about like being at an age where obviously you're trying to get lots of things done, you know, get the job or whatever is in your career path, become independent, like not from your parents and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And
it's still that weird age when you still, okay, you are independent, but obviously with Corona we've had to both move it back home, so that's difficult.
Yeah.
But you're at a weird brink age where it's like you are an adult now,
but at home you're still a kid.
Yeah, when you're at home, you feel like you're still treated like a teenager in a way, and then it's so difficult because I don't know.
Like manifesting your lane, manifesting the things that you want, but it also comes with like having a positive attitude about stuff. Like if you are thinking negatively about the things that you want to have, they're not gonna come to you.
Yeah, you can't just keep making excuses, like, because so speaking of the age thing, you can't just be like, oh, but I'm so old, I can't do this, it's too late. But there are people who start new business ventures at like 70 and who've made a huge success over it. So it doesn't matter how old you are, what you've done, what degree you have, what work experience you have. You can make anything of yourself from any age. And I think now is a time when we really have to realize like what we really want and what's actually important. I think a lot of us are realizing what is actually valuable,
what brings value to your life.
Yeah, and that nothing is actually certain. You know, so many of us think that a 9 to 5 is safe, but look how many people have lost their jobs. It's not necessarily the safest option to have a 9 to 5. And I mean, if you want something, yeah, exactly. And if you want something bad enough, you can make it work. If you want your own business, like we're both people who I think really want to be our own bosses. And we both had like corporate jobs before. And we like making stuff. So when you're not allowed to do that, it's very difficult, you know.
Or having to do someone else's dream. Like obviously when you're working a 9 to 5, you are working for someone else's goals and someone else's dreams or whatever. And that's fine for other people. Like you don't have to do something because someone else is doing it.
Exactly.
Do what is for your life.
Exactly.
If your life is to do 9 to 5 and whatever it is, then that's your path. And you can excel at that. You can make goals to excel at that. And if your goal is to be a creative person and excel in that particular field, then you make goals to excel at that.
So you can create your own lane, like manifest your own lane. You don't have to do what other people expect of you. And always ask yourself why you're doing something. What is the reason behind it? Are you trying to impress someone else? You know, do you think that's what you should be doing with your life? Always ask yourself this, because you can so easily get caught up in a life that's actually not what you want, and in a job that you hate, just because you think, oh well, I need this and this and I need income. Of course you need income, you need, you know, money is very important, but also don't just get stuck in something because you think you should be doing it,
or because someone else said.
Don't say, oh, because you're trying to impress your parents, or you're trying to, like, I think it's much more important to, at this age especially, to do things for yourself and to actually be selfish, and eventually when you do become successful because you chose yourself, then you can work on the relationships that might be unstable now because you're actually working on your dream. You realize you're going to have a lot of critique. Family members are not going to believe in you, not all of them maybe, but
that's because they're scared. Like they obviously your parents want the best for you, so they are scared to say,
of course,
go on your own and do whatever you want to do, because what they know is the 9 to 5 and whatever.
Of course.
So for them that's safe.
Exactly. They're just looking out for you, and that's fine. But it's better to
just have the conversation with them.
Have a conversation, and then even if they don't agree, just say, this is what I'm doing, and then eventually the relationship will get better, because you'll respect yourself more too, because you're not just doing something for someone else. You'll end up resenting them if you do. You have to kind of do things for you, and then eventually I think those relationships will be better because the respect will be there. You know what I mean? Even if you fail, like it just shows that you had the confidence to do something, and you're not just like, oh, I'll just do this job because
so you'll never know until you try. So
exactly. And then better to try and fail a million times than just always
I wish I did.
Once you decide to go full-time in your creative venture, I feel like the universe almost tests you to see if you really want it.
Do it.
You know, like a lot of things are going to happen to see if you really are committed, and you have to make sacrifices, and you have to say no to things that aren't in line with what you actually want.
True. I also think blank. I also think you're not going to be able to see the true results of what you want to do if you're not going to be able to give it 100%. So even if it means, okay, 6 months of this year, whatever, that you give the one thing 100%, and then you see, does it work, it does not work, or whatever, then you can see to take the path or not, rather than to spread yourself, you know, thin and then do 10 things at the same time. Then you can't really see the value of whatever you're doing. Even if you do have to take a 9 to 5 job, because I mean obviously you need the income, that's fine, as long as you're working harder at your side hustle to kind of make that eventually your full-time thing. Like that is reasonable. But I think it takes a lot of guts to go full-time and to actually fully 100% believe in yourself. And I think when you do, things start magically happening for you that help you, because I feel like it's like you're going all in, so you're focused on it, and opportunities come to you when you least expect it. Like, wow, I didn't expect this to happen, and things just start coming to you, you know? It's easier said than done, but it can be done.
It can be done. So this is just a video to tell you that you're not too old, you're not you're
not too young either.
You're not too young. You can do anything if you put enough effort and hard work and belief in yourself into what you want to do. It's possible, and you don't have to do something just because it's what's expected of you. It's just because you don't have to do something just because it's what society expects of you. Go with what you feel is right for you and your life, and create it for yourself, you know?
What she said.
So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more. Let me know what you thought in the comments. Click the notification bell so you know next time I post. Did I say that already?
Nope.
Okay. Check out Kudzai's channel. It's linked down below. We're both wearing Mind Stitched, her winter brand. Her clothes are absolutely beautiful. Check out her Instagram and check out my Instagram. It's Katrina Sakoshek. And your Instagram. Do you want to talk about Mind Stitch? Mind Stitch. So it's here. Mind Stitched. Katrina Sakoshek. So please follow us and subscribe to our channels. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.
Dreamers and prayers, we don't know what's happening.